or on the web at nbphealth.com. Remember, National Benefit Plans would like to be your health and life insurance agency for a lifetime.
Did you know there's more than one Las Vegas? There's the Strip with families on vacation and questionable odds. Then there's downtown Vegas, the original gambling and entertainment mecca. That's where you'll find the D Las Vegas. Book your stay today at thed.com. The D Las Vegas, your home for Detroit sports in Vegas.
This is Tiki Barber with the CBS Sports Minute, sponsored by Hooters Monday Night Moneyball at HootersMoneyball.com. Alabama Crimson Tide quarterback Tua Tagovailoa is one of the most talented quarterbacks in college football, with the kind of arm talent and ability that teams salivate over. Unfortunately, he can't buy health. Over the weekend against Mississippi State, a game that the Tide had easily in hand, Tua suffered what is being described as the Bo Jackson injury, a hip dislocation with a posterior wall fracture. We all remember that injury ended Bo's football career, even though he was able to play professional baseball. Now, it's too early to jump to conclusions about the prospects of Tagovailoa in the NFL, especially given the advancements in orthopedic surgery and treatment. However, coupled with persistent injuries to both of his ankles that required surgeries, it's hard to trust that Tua has the most important ability of all, availability. He's the kind of kid you root for. Most importantly, stay off the injury report. I'm Tiki Barber.
Do you love football? Do you live for Monday nights? Then you better get with the program and get down to Hooters every week to catch the game and play Monday Night Moneyball. You're just a few questions away from a chance at cash prizes and Hooters freebies. You love wings, you love ice-cold beer, and who doesn't love the world-famous Hooters girls? Head to Hooters to cheer, eat, and go for all the bread when you play Hooters Monday Night Moneyball. Check out HootersMoneyball.com to learn more right now.
Hey, frequent heartburn may keep you from running your A game, but it doesn't have to anymore. Join the Prilosec OTC 2-week challenge. Just go to PrilosecOTC.com. You'll get $3 off to get you started, plus 14 days of tips, tricks, and reminders. Just 2 weeks, zero heartburn. Go to PrilosecOTC.com and sign up today. Zero heartburn is possible with Prilosec OTC. Use as directed for 14 days to treat frequent heartburn, not for immediate relief.
Tired from a busy weekend? Ready for a quiet night at home? We've got you covered. Just sink into your favorite chair and turn on CBS. First, it's two neighbors, one bowling tournament, and the stakes have never been higher.
This is exciting. Like I'm at the NBA Finals with LeBron. Not because you're black, because you're good.
And I'm with Weird Al. Not because you're white, because you're weird.
Cedric the Entertainer and Max Greenfield in an all-new Neighborhood. Next, can a sock salesman from Detroit find love with a Nigerian nurse?
You're sweet, and sometimes you're funny.
Sometimes.
Yes, sometimes. Don't push it.
A new Bob Hearts Abishola. Then settle in for 2 hours in the courtroom, starting with a new drama. Michael Weatherly in a new bowl. It's the kind of night you need. Tonight, beginning at 8/7 Central on CBS.
Tonight, starting at 8 on CBS 62 Detroit. Then stay tuned for First Forecast at 11.
Sam Haynes, General Sales Manager here on behalf of Crest Ford. If you're a busy person like myself, you need the quickest possible way to get a price quote on your next vehicle. What normally takes hours to get a quote will now only take you seconds. All you have to do is pick your vehicle and configure your own price and payment. Once you've done that, our experts will take care of the rest. It's that seamless. We want to make your next car purchase an easy one. And remember, want the best quote? Get a Crest quote. With 2 great locations in Centerline and Flat Rock, visit us online at CrestFord.com. That's CrestFord.com.
The station where you call the shots. Most of the time.
I mean, of course I want to win, but like I just play ball, you know what I'm saying? I just go out there and compete and play hard, play my hardest. So I'm never mad about me playing my hardest out there. You know, I'll be mad at myself if the loss was on me or someone like me, you know, the last 30 games, like you got goal on. I'll be mad about that, but you know what I'm saying? This is a team effort game, so I just like to play ball.
Very slick. All right, let's go to Mike in Rochester. He'll get the final word, then we'll get moment of the day. Mikey, how are you, bud?
Good, Mikey. How are you doing?
I'm okay. What do you want to talk about here?
Hey, look, you know, a couple of things. You know, when you have a backup quarterback in, and I tell you what, this Driscoll kid looks like he's a tough kid, right? Both of his forearms are all bloodied up, beaten up. With the amount of injuries that Stafford's has had the last couple of years, just getting beat to a pulp, it blows my mind that yesterday, teams like Carolina, teams like Minnesota, they got Olsen, they got Rudolph as safety valves. How in the heck we don't throw the ball to the tight end? 1 catch, 6 yards, right?
Right. And hell, your wide receivers in the first half, Marvin Jones and Galladay, 1 catch for 5 yards total.
Oh, I had Galladay as one of my fantasy guys. Just please throw the ball to 19. Just do something, right? You see linemen get beat across their face, Mike. I don't know what the heck we're watching. And I tell you what, with this whole New England scheme and everything, you watched the game last night against Philly.
Yeah.
You talk about a scheme that they put in place to beat Philly and take them out of their comfort zone. I don't know what.
Well, it also helped that Lane Johnson got hurt. Remember, they're up 10-0, then they lose their stud right tackle, and Vaitai was a complete liability. But yet, your point is taken. No one makes better adjustments than Belichick, and that definitely played a role, no question. And I think Mike disappeared. All right. Yeah, that game totally changed when Lane Johnson got hurt. Now, they were going to take the run away anyways. They weren't going to let him pound their way up the field 95 yards again. But without Lane Johnson, that whole thing, that swung. And then they lost Peters for a time later in the game. I mean, New England caught a big break there.
See, with the Lions, despite the Lions and how they looked yesterday, I thought the pad level was really good, though, on the field. So
that's nice.
Turn right onto Mount Elliott Street.
Mike, you and I joked about it during the commercial break. It's another Lions Monday. Talking about the same exact thing.
It never ends.
In 900 feet, turn left onto East Vernon Highway.
Endless Monday. It's like Bill Murray and Groundhog Day. It's just the same. Like nothing changed. Speaking of nothing changed.
Turn left onto East Vernon Highway.
It's walking around. I mean, I got to figure out what Evan does 8 hours a day. Oh, good for him. Tremendous. All I see is he's got his iPad, but there's a movie playing at his desk. That sounds like a solid deal.
In 1 mile,
you were saying
turn
earlier
left
about
onto
the
Gratiot
Lions.
Avenue.
What can they possibly do the rest of the season to convince ownership to bring them back? Which is true, but I was kind of just taking a look at the schedule, just thinking to myself, they have these last 6 games, right? Can you imagine ownership trying to sell, they rattled off 4 of the last 6 or something like that, with the fact that they have Denver still, they have Washington still, Tampa Bay, Green Bay, last week of the season. Green Bay could be a meaningless game for the Packers. Who knows at this point? But I wonder how these next 6 games will even go. I mean, not that it should matter. They should be gone regardless.
Like, all right, Washington and the Bears are the best 2 chances for a win, no?
Yeah, Chicago after Washington, right.
So are those the 2 best chances for a win?
I would say so over Denver, yeah.
Okay, well then there you go. Fine. You go 5, 10, and 1. Who cares? Like, that's my whole point, is that I almost feel like it needs to go further off the rails.
Let's hope it does. They're picking 9th right now in the draft. I want to pick top 4 or top 3.
Yeah, the problem is they're facing 2 of the teams picking above them. They're going to beat them both. Washington, Dwayne Haskins shouldn't be playing. Dwayne Haskins
in half a mile, turn left onto Gratiot Avenue.
Because Washington is more toxic than here, he is. So, if they lose to Dwayne Haskins, they ought to leave Patricia in D.C. There's just no way.
Yeah, they have to do the unthinkable. They have to lose to Denver, they have to lose to the Redskins, and they have to lose to Tampa Bay. Those are 3 teams right now. They're above them.
They'll get beat by Tampa Bay.
Yes, so they need to lose all 3 of those.
You don't rush the passer, and they got Godwin and Evans and O.J. Howard. Nah, man, you're not beating them. Come on.
Yep, I agree.
That team has already shown their game. They'll play. They played well yesterday, but overall, they've taken Seattle a limit. They took the Saints. You know, they've done the job against a couple of teams. You're not beating anyone with a defense like this. Moment of the day, Mike. What is it?
Yeah, it was an analogy you used. We were kind of joking about the restaurant analogy with supporting the Lions.
About fans going to a team that always disappoints them. A restaurant
Use the
that always
right
makes
lane
you
to turn
sick.
left onto Gratiot Avenue. Then keep left, merge onto Fisher Freeway.
Let it wash over your body. Luxury sounds.
Hey, you guys may think that that's like wrong of me and it's not on the fans. No, it is on the fans. Do you go to a restaurant where the food sucks and makes you bleep your brains out? No, you don't. Would you go back to a restaurant if it gave you ridiculous diarrhea every time you went there? No, you wouldn't.
Roberto and I do that, though, actually.
The point is, that's all the Lions are. That stadium on Thanksgiving Day ought to be empty. And if you go, you're part of the problem. Ah, but it's a tradition, huh? No, it's not. Losing's the only tradition here. It should be empty. How much do you have to hate your family to go to the Lions on Thanksgiving Day to watch this garbage this year? That's the truth. You don't have to like it, but it's true.
All right, I can give you a sneak preview of what it's going to look like on Thanksgiving Lions-Bears out at Ford Field, okay? It's going to be a lot of empty seats and then Stoney and his family celebrating because that's what they do.
Oh, yeah. And all those Bears fans will come into town.
Loathe their own team right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Jesus.
Well,
bad are the Bears?
Yeah.
Mercy, right, man.
At least the Lions don't have Trubisky. That's true. They've got Driscoll.
Take exit 49B to merge onto M10 towards Southfield.
Has openly quit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's honestly, it's Michigan State level. Like the Michigan State defense was supposed to be great.
I watched a guy in a 52 jersey last night. That wasn't Khalil Mack. I don't know what that is. That's just a guy.
What was worse, the Lions or the Spartans?
Well, the Spartans because they quit. And they laid down like the dogs they are.
See, they did about what we thought.
Did Michigan State quit,
Oh, God.
or are they just not good enough?
No, the body language was awful. And even like case in point, Raekwon Williams, third quarter, 17-7. Raekwon makes an unbelievable play with one arm, tripping up a running back while getting blocked. Big time play. Normally you'd see Fat Man Happiness, and Raekwon is like Mr. Personality. Nothing. Yeah, I know it's complete. Their body language sucked. Those kids knew they were there without a chance, and the coaching staff is the reason.
He wanted to go straight up the tunnel. Knocked down Patterson. All right, see you.
Yeah,
Ralph.
at least the Lions.
just
What a loser he is. The Lions try. But that's why I said 3-3. It's I know what this is.
I thought it would be a blowout. I didn't like that.
They're in that paper 21.
Well, 31-10.
Condolences to Mark D'Antoni on that program. Actually, on behalf of the Bogey and Wojo show and 97 won the ticket, we sent an arrangement of flowers up to the football facility up in East Lansing. So, yeah, no, well, we feel bad, you know.
No, don't feel bad. They did it to themselves.
Yeah.
On the same week,
I want blood.
on the same week, Michigan State and Leo went to the same place.
Oh, stop.
Isn't that too right, Bob?
I hope to believe that he went to a better place than Michigan State's football program, okay? Come on, he deserved it.
They can go to hell.
At least Leo doesn't have to give a deposition. The hell is wrong with me? Why am I doing this? I know. I'm way out of line.
97.
Holy smokes.
Well, I don't even know how to follow that besides telling you about our good friend David Hall and Hall Financial. Now, here are the two biggest reasons why you'd want to call David and his team right now at 248-308-5000. All right, if you want to refinance your mortgage, lower your payment, or take cash out of your home's equity, Hall Financial has really low mortgage interest rates. And they're going to get you closed before the holidays as well, which is a big deal. They close a majority of their loans in just a couple of weeks. And also, number two, fall and winter in Michigan is the best time to purchase a home in our state because there's so much less competition. So many folks trying to compete for the same house in the spring and summer, but in the winter, far less buyers, which obviously makes that easier for you. So Hall Financial, first call no matter what, if you're purchasing or refinancing, 248-308-5000, or just go online and chat at davidhallmortgage.com. Super easy chat feature to use, but that's 248-308-5000, or go online and chat at davidhallmortgage.com. Hall Financial, all about lower payments, better options, and more personal attention.
97.1 The Ticket. Traffic.
This report brought to you by Buff Whalen Chevrolet. We just cleared out this wreck that was causing big slowdowns on westbound 696 after Farmington Road. Watch for some residual residual delays there, but we are still working this crash on eastbound 94 at Van Dyke. It's on the right shoulder. Buff Wayland Chevrolet's pre-owned department will help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your needs. Mention this ad and they will take $500 off at delivery. Buff Wayland Chevrolet's pre-owned department at Van Dyke and 17.5 Mile in Sterling Heights. Visit buffused.com. This is Catherine Leslie in the WWJ 24-hour traffic center.
On the line with Steve Berry of Sports Plus Network. Steve, looks like a great Monday night matchup.
Yeah, this is going to be a very interesting one. Kansas City going into L.A. to play the Chargers. Right now, Kansas City laying 3.5. The total's 52. KC coming in at 6-4 after losing to Tennessee. The Chargers at 4-6 after losing to Oakland. Both teams need the game desperately, but more than that, I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that need this game. Guys, our current clients consider us the most professional in the business, and whether you're a veteran sports investor or a novice, Sports Plus Network has the answer for tonight's matchup. It's 1-888-895-6555. Guys, make the call and finally find out what working with professionals is all about. It's 1-888-895-6555. Kansas City LA Chargers winner at no charge from Sports Plus. The winner is free. There's no hype, no hassle. 1-888-895-6555.
That's Sports Plus Network. 888-895-6555. 888-895-6555.
You're good with gifts, but then there's that fan who has everything. Dude, don't twist your tinsel. Come to Hover Helmets for the perfect gift. Offices, man caves, kids' rooms, alumni. Mail it. Use the code TICKET for 20% off and free shipping. Hover Helmets. They're Santa's big helper.
This hour of instant feedback brought to you by Michael Pura of National Benefit Plans. For affordable life insurance, call 877-734-2200.
Ever want to rewind your radio? Oh, yes. With the all-new Radio.com Rewind, you can. Listen to any show from 97.1 The Ticket over the past 24 hours on the Radio.com app. Download the Radio.com app now from the App Store or Google Play and select 97.1 The Ticket. WXYT FM and WXYT HD1 Detroit. A Radio.com sports station. Sports headlines all day, every day. From the Sold by MarkZ.com sports desk. This is 97.1 The Ticket.
Brought to you by Applied Imaging. After falling to the Cowboys yesterday at Ford Field, Lions were in Allen Park today reviewing film, turning their attention to next week's showdown with the Redskins. And Graham Glasgow admitted...
Stop calling it a showdown!
Well, what do you want to call it? The battle for the bottom?
I've heard you say showdown every half hour today.
Well, okay, I'll change it up. The battle with the Redskins. Their matchup with the Redskins. The spectacle with Washington.
Spectacle's good.
I think I'd rather watch the Lions and the Redskins play like a game of crochet or something.
Wouldn't that be more enjoyable than this? Yes, it would be. But
crochet is like knitting. You mean croquet?
Okay, my bad. All right, well, if I can't say showdown, can I say big game like you used to?
Oh, yeah. That's
all right, so it's a big game with Washington. Anyway, the Lions have lost 6 of 7 heading in, and Graham Glasgow admits that it's starting to wear on the team.
I mean, it's tough, and I mean, it's something that we take very seriously, and I think that we just need to get better and do and maximize the potential of what we have in our team, and that's something that we're going to try to get done next week.
Week 11, meanwhile, will come to a close tonight. Chargers taking on the Chiefs Monday Night Football. This one down in Mexico. You can hear it right here on the ticket starting at 8. The latest top 25 college basketball poll has been released. Michigan State didn't move. They're still at 3. Duke, though, atop the list. Louisville checking in at 2. Kansas, North Carolina rounding out the top 5. Michigan State, meanwhile, in action tonight. We're playing host to Charles Southern. We'll tip things off at 6:30. And Michigan quarterback Shea Patterson's earned an award today, named Co-Big Ten Offensive Player of the Week. Time for throwing for 384 and 4 touchdowns against the Spartans. Well, ticket update next. I'm Ryan Woolley from Moore for the 97.1 The Ticket and Radio.com.
Fogey and Wojo on 97.1 The Ticket.
That's right, Woj, and I can report as
well. Yeah, what?
Shea Patterson just threw another touchdown against Michigan State. Yeah.
Okay. Was the receiver fairly wide open? No, they had
most
great,
likely.
The Michigan receivers actually had great yards after the catch.
Mm-hmm.
They had, 14 passes of 15 or more yards. That's pretty amazing.
Throwing the ball down the field.
Even though for some reason D'Antonio only had 7 men on the field on defense. At least it looked that way sometimes.
It's just unfair. It really is.
It really is.
We'll get to some Michigan State chatter. A nice win for Michigan. They did what I think a lot of people expected to do, even though there was some nervousness, maybe a little bit of fear going into it, because it is a rivalry game. You never know. But, they handled themselves.
17-7 at halftime. Kind of thought that's what it would go.
And when they got out 7-0, sphincters all around the Ann Arbor area tightening.
Yeah, they took care of business 44-10. We will get to that later, but please update me. And I know Hatchet will jump in with breaking news, because the other really big thing that happened over the weekend, and I'm sure I must have missed this on the wire, but can you tell me which teams are vying to sign Colin Kaepernick? I know there's lots of them, right? Did he sign today, or is he going to sign tomorrow?
According to
the next day.
According to his representatives, Kaepernick's team of officials, he is mulling over 3 separate contract offers from NFL teams. So
No,
he's
he's
decided. No, they're combing through. He's got his lawyers combing through the language. Wants to make sure that the contracts are on the up and up. But yeah, he should be with the team by tomorrow.
I knew he was going to bail. He basically bailed. And I even tweeted him, what do you mean? He showed up and didn't work. He showed up and sabotaged it. He wore a Kunta Kinte t-shirt and ripped on the NFL. And, okay, that's your opinion. Fine. Then don't try to get a job there.
Gave a 90-second statement, but didn't take questions in the media scrum.
Pretended like he was auditioning for a job when all he did was draw more attention to himself and his cause, and now he's gone.
Pretty much.
And no one will ever sign.
Yeah, so we'll keep you up to date. We'll let you know which offer he ends up taking. He's got to be signed by the end of the week.
Oh, I'm sure.
Bogey and Wojo. Now, we got to jump right into the Detroit Lions. I say that begrudgingly, because who really wants to talk about this team? But
they're almost mathematically eliminated.
They're getting there. Yeah,
they're well on their way.
They're close. Another loss yesterday. This one to the Dallas Cowboys. And it's funny, you would think that, oh my gosh, no Matthew Stafford. How are the Lions going to have a chance? There's no way they're going to be able to move the ball. They're going to have Jeff Driscoll out there playing in Darrell Bevel's offense. And yet, it actually ended up being the same type of game and the same type of loss that we saw all year.
Pretty much.
The offense goes out there. They put points up on the board. They move the ball up and down the field. They scored, 27? They put themselves in position, 1-score game, fourth quarter, to take a lead or at least tie it. And the defense can't stop anyone. Can't stop anything. It's almost as if Matthew Stafford didn't even need to be out there, because this defense, even if they score 42, this defense will give up 45 and you'll lose.
No, that's exactly right. And just thus confirming what we already thought, but now maybe it confirmed it for the Lions. Obviously, no need to play Stafford anymore the rest of the season. It would be irresponsible at this stage. You can say, well, no, it wasn't that Driscoll was great, but it was that he was serviceable. And there was another report over the weekend from ESPN and the NFL Network that Stafford's back injury is different than last year's and might be maybe a little bit more serious. And enough. Kiddo, staff, Matthew. Take the wife and the kids and go to the Caribbean for a while. Your work is done here for now.
Rest up. Chug a few beers, like we saw in that little video. He does it much better than Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, take some R&R.
Or take Driscoll under your wings and, teach him some things. Whatever Driscoll, certainly his mobility is intriguing. I thought I detected they inserted a few little RPOs in there, didn't they? Did it look like there was a couple of those, or the formations of a couple of those?
There's nothing better than inserting some RPOs. All right, well then the phone number is 248-539-9797. We got the ticket text pulled up at 97136. At this point, Lions 3-6-1. Yeah, you go to Washington next week or whatever. Sure, you're probably going to win that game. Who cares at this point? Matt Patricia has won 9 games in 26 tries, I believe, 27 tries.
26 is correct.
26 tries as a head coach. Bob Quinn is in his 4th season as the general manager of this team, bringing in talent through the draft, bringing in talent through free agency. You're going nowhere. This thing is not getting better in any way, shape, or form, no matter how Matt Patricia wants to put it out there. People want to float the narrative. Is this the point of no return for Lions fans, where I feel like every regime, there's a point where people just go, this isn't going to work? Is this it? Where you just say, Bob Quinn, Matt Patricia, If Martha Ford calls and makes the decision, please go away because you are failing and you shouldn't be in charge anymore. The phone number is 248-539-9797.
Is this the point of no return now? And you say, well, wait a minute, you guys have talked. Well, no. We've been turning up the heat, I think, on Quinn and Patricia, but there was always that little caveat, well, if they were to have beaten the Cowboys and then they got a weak schedule and then they'd be bad. Now that it's obviously over and it's obvious that you don't have to nor should you play Stafford the rest of the year, and it's obvious that the defense isn't getting better, I think it's as much clarity as we have seen, more clarity than even going back to the Jets game last year, the most clarity that we've seen that it isn't working. And I know people out there are going to say, well, gee, you really think Martha Vader is going to pull the plug on this? To which I say, I think she could. I think she could. Not saying she will, because I don't know, and she doesn't talk to the media much. But yes, she's 90-whatever years old. I don't think she's going to wait around as long as her late husband did. I think she could, because what will happen between now and the end of the season that would give you cause to think Quinn Tricia going forward is going to work?
There isn't anything.
I mean, I'm trying to think. What would it be? I mean, if they won all the games, well, they're not going to win all the games. And I suppose if they won all the games with a backup quarterback, they would, okay, that's it. That's the only thing then. What else? And that's not going to happen. So I do think for many people it's a point of no return. You know me, I will make rendering my verdict. It's a good thing I held off on rendering a verdict on Harbaugh and Shea Patterson early in the season and showed my patience.
Well, it was fair to criticize them earlier in the season.
Yeah, but it wasn't fair to call for their firing.
Well, Shea Patterson can't be fired.
No, I mean, so
I would love to see it.
I know you would have. But it's headed in that direction for Quinn Tricia, and well, then say they should be fired. Okay, at the end of the season, if nothing changes, I'll say it. They're not going to do it right now, so you've got 7 more weeks to say it. And you can say it out there. Feel free.
The ironic thing in all of this is Bob Quinn's own words are going to be what ultimately ends up crippling him. And that actually, look, I don't have a ton of faith in this ownership group and the Ford family, Martha Ford. I mean, they've been awful our entire lives, okay? I don't know that there's necessarily a difference. I will say Martha Ford has acted swiftly before and got rid of a bunch of dudes in this organization that had been loyal and been around for a very long period of time. Allowed Bob Quinn to fire Jim Caldwell, who had the most recent success of any Lions coach, at least in my memory, throughout my lifetime, right? So there is actually some evidence that makes you go, well, maybe she would move on from these guys.
There is. And she let him fire Caldwell, I think deep down against her inner sentiments and her better sentiments, because besides I love Jim Caldwell, he did have 2 playoff appearances, but hey, I hired you, so yeah, go ahead and do it. And he's let her down. They both let everybody down.
There's just no buy-in.
No, and that's the other thing, though. No buy-in. I get what you're saying, but do not let the players off the hook. And I know they played a fairly spirited game, and I know people don't like some of the stuff Darius Slay again, and has been saying. And
yeah, but it's so funny.
I know you answers
my questions. Who cares? Make play.
But play. They're all letting each other down. They're letting Patricia down.
Yeah.
You gave a lot of these guys a shot, and yeah, I think I don't know if it's effort or it's just not getting it, but how that defense can be the worst in the NFL, I have no idea. I mean, you can say, oh, it's not good, it's not tell. Okay, then maybe it should be 24th in the NFL. It shouldn't be 32nd, should it?
No. If it were 20th even, we're talking about a team that might be contending for a playoff spot. Seriously.
Yeah, if they average 24, 25, 26, 27 points, which they've averaged in defeat, they'd be on their way.
All right, the phone number is 248-539-9797. It's another Lions Monday here in Detroit. That's right. Oh, I love that song. Do you want me me to sing it?
No.
Look at you, now you're the one singing. This is great.
Awful about it.
Wow. All right, we'll get to some of your calls coming up. Okay, I think I have a better voice than Wojo, though. Is that you? Is that Caputo singing? What is going on? 248-539-9797. Is this your point of no return with Bob Quinn and Matt Patricia? Is there anything that can be said or done to make you come back and make you believe that somehow these two are going to make it work? It's Bogey and Wojo, 97 on the ticket.
All right, listen up there, peoples. You need a car, but you have bad credit. And I do mean just awful credit. Then give our good buddy Johnny Hart at Avis Ford a call. Johnny goes beyond most financing, and it makes all the difference. And the last thing you need when you're trying to rebuild or establish your credit is a car with problems as soon as you drive it off the lot. No. Johnny will get you set up in a perfect car for you. More than a few surprises up his sleeve to get you into a car you can be proud of, a newer car, a better car, and it's always nice to have that certified pre-owned warranty. Interest rates now at 1.99% for a limited time on select vehicles. I buy my cars Mavis have for many years because I trust the auto financing expert, Johnny Hart. Small down payment, you won't be turned away. You'll find Johnny Hart right there in the Avis Ford used car building at 12 Mile and Telegraph, or text AUTO to 96,000. That's AUTO, AUTO to 96,000.
At Bill Tire, the lowest tire price, period, means just that. And it means a guy who will give you more free lifetime tire services, which is how we make the lowest tire price feel even lower. So come see your guy at Battle Tire. Restrictions apply. See store for details.
So, after 20 years at the same job, you finally did it. You started over with a new career in a new city. Good for you. Life is full of changes. Good thing there's a full-service bank to help you make the most of each. From direct deposit to mobile bill pay. At Comerica, every account comes with the tools, knowledge, and one-on-one support you need every step of the way. That's full-service banking only at Comerica Bank. Raising expectations since 1849. Learn more at Comerica.com. Member FDIC, equal opportunity lender. So guys, how many of you are guilty of using your wife or your girlfriend's shampoo in the shower? Quite a few, I imagine. Have you considered the importance of using a product designed for your hair? Yes, men's hair. After all, your hair is different. Dove Men Plus Care has created a hair care range designed to fortify men's hair and give it the care it needs to stay strong and healthy. Do your family and your hair a favor and get your own products. Dove Men Plus Care for stronger, more resilient hair. Available at Walmart.
If you love them enough to listen to them practice the same song on tuba, please be done. Over and over and over and over and over. Then surely you'll check NHTSA.gov/the right seat to make sure they're correctly pillowed in the back seat.
Sounds good, honey.
Check today at NHTSA.gov/the right seat. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Introducing the Capital One Walmart Rewards Card. Earn unlimited 5% back on everything you buy at Walmart online. It's the perfect card for all your family's hints this holiday season. Like 5% back on the air fryer Grandpa told you about when he fell asleep in his chair.
Never fry anything.
Or 5% back on the laptop your sister had carolers sing to. The Capital One Walmart Rewards Card. Earn unlimited rewards, including 5% back at Walmart online. What's in your wallet?
Terms and exclusions apply. Capital One NA.
If you have frequent heartburn, take control of it with Prilosec OTC. Instead of stashing antacids everywhere, like in your junk drawer, buried under old batteries and hotel pens, or in your purse, hiding in the one pocket you won't check. You even have antacids on your nightstand, which are very hard to see in the dark. It's time you stopped stashing antacids and started taking Prilosec OTC. 1 pill a day, 24 hours, zero heartburn.
It's possible with Prilosec OTC. Use as directed for 14 days, not for immediate relief.
Tomorrow night, starting at 6, 97.1 The Ticket's Bogey and Wojo broadcast live from Little Caesars Arena before the Red Wings host the Iowa Senators. Brought to you by Michigan Lottery's $100 Big Spin Instant Game. There's fun in every one. Get your Red Wings tickets now at DetroitRedWings.com.
Let your voice be heard. Call the D Las Vegas 97.1 The Ticket studio line at 248-539-9797. The D Las Vegas.
was, better in the run for the second week in a row. Maybe that's something we can, hopefully keep improving on from that standpoint. But for us, we just gotta be more consistent.
I mean, that's true. Be more consistent. Every team does, but it is amazing. 1 week they can't stop the run to save their lives. The next week, they did sort of sell out to stop Ezekiel Elliott and left everybody else wide open.
But Dallas's rushing attack has kind of been broken for a little bit.
Yes, it has.
Yeah.
It has. And nothing. But he's right. What do they have to hang their hat on? The one thing they hang their hat on, I think, is obviously their passing offense. I mean, Driscoll took a while to even get it going passing wise, but they can. That's one thing they do pretty well. I think when Stafford was in there, they're like 5th in the league in passing yardage or something like that.
Which, what's funny? Just thinking back to when Patricia was hired, and look, the phone number is 248-539-9797. We'll get to the phones coming up. Want to hear from Lions fans. Is this the point of no return with Bob Quinn and Matt Patricia? That there's nothing they can do or say to get you back on board? But remember when Patricia was hired, it was, oh God, you know what they're going to do. They're going to run the football, throw it 10 times a game, and they're going to try to win every single game 17-13. This boring approach, right?
We take that.
It's been the exact opposite, though. The offense has been explosive at times. They've been able to go up and down the field. The running game has been obviously hit or miss. They haven't gotten that right, but the offense has been putting up points. I never expected the offense to be this good and the defense to just get 1,000 times worse than we've seen it in many, many years. I didn't.
What about this?
What about it?
The one big good thing that they've done. What if at the end of the year, Marth Vader says, all right,
in 1 mile, turn right onto Inkster Road.
I'll let you hire one more.
Slower than that.
I'll let you hire one more. And he gets rid of Patricia. And the new head
Stay
coach
in the
for the
left 3
Lions
lanes.
is Darrell Bevel.
He's never been a head coach, though.
I don't like Bevel's package.
You wanted
You
an
don't think
offensive...
that's possible, do you?
No, but I do think he's proven to be a very good offensive
I would
coordinator.
agree with that, yes.
I mean, the fact that we're talking about how their offense is moving up and down the field with backup quarterbacks and 9th-string running backs and not the greatest offensive line and not the greatest tight ends, as it turns out, and yet they're... I'm just saying... Listen, I'm trying to help here.
You're thinking outside of the box. No, I do like that. The phone number is 248-539-9797. Let's talk to Fenton in Detroit. You're on 97 on the ticket. What's up, Fenton?
Hey, how you guys doing?
Hello, Fenton.
Hey, man, don't have Bevel be the head coach. No.
Okay, I'm just throwing that out there. It came to my head.
Right, but keep him in the same role because he's good, right?
Mm-hmm.
Keep Quinn because you got, 20-something years scouting, recruiting, right? He's good. Let Matt Patricia and Pasqualini, let him go. And then bring in a great college coach with a winning record to let him coach.
Lincoln Riley. Ryan Day.
If you're going to do that, and look, I understand, I like the outside of the box, thinking, but if you're going to do that, Darrell Bevel's gone.
Oh, yeah.
Because they'd be calling their own offense or bringing their own guy in, whatever it might be. Like Cliff Kingsbury, he's basically calling the offense. He's calling the plays.
See, I feel like, though, the Lions, anytime they hire a coach, they pigeonhole themselves. They got to get a veteran coach. Oh, they do. Now let's get a young, rising. Now let's get an offensive guy. Let's get a defensive guy. Like, just go on who is the sharpest, one of the sharpest minds in football who's not a head coach. And you can call around, right, and ask people, can't you?
I got to go with Hugh Jackson. I think he would be a great guy to bring in.
You know who will be available at the end of the season, I think?
No.
Freddie Kitchens. I think he'll be available.
Yes!
Uh-huh. That would be entertaining.
It's just so hopeless. It really is.
In 1.4 miles, turn left onto West 14 Mile Road.
Everything in football, and Bevel is showing that his scheme can work.
Yes.
Patricia, a defensive-minded coach and head coach, can't define devise a scheme to help this football team. Next one. Boy, I might have stumbled on something. Josh in Denver. I'm all on board Bevel as head coach. Bring in an actual defensive genius who could be the defensive coordinator. Oh. The Patriots got their 6th round pick in Tom Brady, right? The Lions have their 6th round pick in Jeff
In
Driscoll.
1 mile, turn left onto West
He was a
14 Mile
6th
Road.
In 2000. I'm just throwing so much false hope out there in the space of about 3 minutes.
In all seriousness, and I know you were at the game, I know you ate a lot of chili dogs, and you really indulged. You sent out photos of everything you were eating in the press box, okay? Yes, you're guilty,
That's
okay?
how bored I was.
I know. But did watching yesterday's game make you think at all, maybe Matthew Stafford isn't all that important to this whole operation?
You have a good scheme and a guy that executes it. In Driscoll, he's only thrown 1 interception in the 2 games he's played.
I mean, it's probably too early
Of
and
course
it's
it is.
short-sighted, and I'm
Yes,
not
it
trying
is.
to say that Stafford
No,
isn't
we're not.
important, but if a backup quarterback like Jeff Driscoll can go out there and put you in a position to win a game, and you still can't because your defense stinks,
is that a positive or a negative? Like a positive
look at
that
it from either way.
That they still had a chance to win the game.
No!
Yes! And Bo Scarborough ran hard. He averaged like 5 yards a carry. I mean,
think about the things that we're grasping for here. Just like at this point in the season, and with Patricia and Quinn, okay, a running back that was brought in. But he's basically what, the 8th or 9th string running back for the Lions this year, based on injuries and like shipping guys out and bringing guys in. Oh, well, he ran for 55 yards and a touchdown, and the Lions tweeted something out about a Lions running back making a debut and having at least 50 yards and a score. Barry Sanders, Charlie Sanders, is that his name? No, Billy Sanders. Billy Sanders, excuse me, the tight end, of course. Yeah, sorry. Got my Lions history all mixed up. You know, it's a long list of legends. But we're sitting here going, well, Jeff Driscoll looked really good. Bo Scarborough out of nowhere. Well, they did look good for one. I know, but it doesn't mean anything.
Ticket text 97136. Wojo, who's worse, Jerry Davis or Joe Bocci? All right, now stop it. Now you're colliding worlds here, and we don't do that. And actually, Jerry Davis has played pretty well the last couple of weeks, according to Pro Football Focus.
Here's another one who's more ineffective. Snacks Harrison or Kenny Willikis. All right, guys, come on.
All right. Although that's close.
That's a pretty good race. We could throw out a poll if you guys want to vote.
Yeah, sure. Ticket text 97136. Wojo, you really think 94-year-old Martha will start over again? Come on, no way. 6-10 next year with the band coming back, then 8-8. She's not firing anybody. You know, that's a different way to look at it. Like, I look at it like she won't be patient when you're older, but I guess you could look at it, you don't want to start all over.
Okay, but hold on, though. Is it starting over, or is it getting a coaching staff here that is competent and, you know, a front office that is a little bit better at their job and identifying not just, you know, solid NFL players, but the true outliers in the NFL? Because I'm sorry, I don't think this roster is that far away. They have talent. I've maintained that. I'm going to stick to it, and I'm not trying to let Bob Quinn off the hook. They need a voice, a leader inside
so
that
let me
locker
ask you this, and I'll ask the people.
and a better scheme defensively.
There you go. 248-539-9797. Ticket text 97136. Can you fire Matt Patricia and not fire Bob Quinn? Is that fair? Is that reasonable? Is that right?
I think that
Does that make sense?
No. I think it extends.
But you just said you think there's talent.
I know.
And it just doesn't have a defensive scheme.
In 1 mile,
The problem
arrive
is he
at
has
Easter
missed,
Road.
and we've talked about this quite a bit. You bringing up the point that he gets conservative in the big spots, you know, with the first-round picks and some of the bigger decisions. He also is the guy that brought Matt Patricia and told us he was going to be better than Jim Caldwell. So I would find it difficult, you know, to just bring him back, even though I do think he's put a respectable 53-man roster out there. I don't think it is a great 53-man roster by any stretch.
It's almost like for 4 years, Quinn has just strived to put together a semi-respectable team and hasn't shot any higher. Hasn't really, like I said, gambled that much on anything else. Let's just get this respectable. I know that's what the Fords want. And just don't be an embarrassment. Just get it respectable. And, okay, I guess most teams around the league will look at their roster and say, it's a respectable roster, I guess.
All right, the phone number is 248-539-9797 if you reached your point of no return with Matt Patricia and Bob Quinn. But our other question, would it be fair and reasonable to fire Matt Patricia but bring Bob Quinn back? 248-539-9797. It's Bogey and Wojo. 97.1 The Ticket. All right, well, here are the two biggest reasons why you should call Hall Financial today at 248-308-5000, okay? You can refinance your mortgage to lower your payment or potentially take cash out of your home's equity, all right? We all like cash. Hall Financial has really low mortgage interest rates, and they will get you closed before the holidays, all right? Hall Financial closes the majority of their loans in just a couple of weeks. You'll have your lower payment and your cash out before the holidays. You can go on that big shopping spree, right? Or just, be smart and save it. Fall and winter in Michigan, the best time to purchase a home because there is so much less competition. So many folks compete for the same house in the spring and the summer, but in the winter, far less buyers. Take advantage of that. And if you make Hall Financial the first call, they'll make sure you're comfortable with your payment, down payment, even set you up with a great real estate agent. There's a reason why they have almost 1,000 5-star reviews, guys, okay? Hall Financial's the first call. No matter if you're purchasing or refinancing, call them today at 248-308-5000, or you can go online, chat with a mortgage expert at davidhallmortgage.com.
97.1 The Ticket. Traffic.
This report brought to you by Star Lincoln. Heads up, some of those lights are being reported out along eastbound 696, those tunnels between Coolidge and Southfield, so use caution in that area. Also, we have an incident on the southbound Lodge Freeway at Wyoming. It's blocking the right lane and right shoulder. Watch for some scheduled construction happening until 7 tonight. This is southbound 275 from 94 to Eureka. It's blocking the right lane. And some good news, northbound I-75, the exit ramp to eastbound Big Beaver, expected to reopen tonight, according to MDOT. This is Catherine Leslie in the WWJ 24-hour traffic center.
Fast, reliable internet. It's important to your business. At Comcast Business, we go beyond fast with amazing solutions and a great deal.
What kind of solutions?
Well, solutions like automatic 4G LTE backup for more complete reliability.
I like the sound of that. What else?
Powerful Wi-Fi that keeps your employees connected. And bandwidth you can allocate between your customers and employees. I'm not even done yet. Comcast Business has advanced voice solutions at affordable prices and cloud-based security for all your devices.
And that great deal?
Right now, get started with 75 megabit internet for $49.95 per month for 2 years when you add 2 voice mobility lines and sign up for paperless billing and auto pay. Call 1-800-501-6000 today. Comcast Business. Beyond fast.
Monthly service charge increases by $10 without paperless billing and auto pay. Offerings 12/22/19. Restrictions apply. New business customers only. 2-year agreement required. Early termination fee applies. Equipment taxes and fees extra. Subject to change. Backup limited to 8 hours.
You're in charge of hiring, and Indeed has solutions like online skills tests, which let a candidate show that they're the right hire. We'll also have a dolphin chatter excitedly in front of the perfect candidate. Okay, there's no dolphin. But skills tests, that's a for sure.
See why independent research by Silk Road shows Indeed delivers 3 times more hires than any other job site. Visit Indeed.com/promo today and get a free sponsored job upgrade on your first posting. Terms, conditions, and exclusions apply.
So guys, how many of you are guilty of using your wife or your girlfriend's shampoo in the shower? Quite a few, I imagine. Have you considered the importance of using a product designed for your hair? Yes, men's hair. After all, your hair is different. Dove Men Plus Care has created a hair care range designed to fortify men's hair and give it the care it needs to stay strong and healthy. Do your family and your hair a favor and get your own products. Dove Men Plus Care for stronger, more resilient hair. Available at Walmart.
This is happening. I'm sitting at my standing desk, not necessarily looking at celebrity gossip, when Kevin bursts in.
The new homepage module is supposed to go live this month, Deirdre, and the dev team's backed up for weeks.
Kevin's solution is to sweat through his shirt. I hop on Upwork and hire a web dev agency with a flawless success rating, because the new module will be getting done. And thanks to Upwork, this is happening.
Oh, you got this under control.
Oh, Kevin. As a matter of fact, I do.
Upwork. Hire freelancers, make things happen.
Here's the latest from Newsmax. President Trump is surging in the polls, but Pelosi and Schiff still want to impeach him. What's really their agenda? Find out tonight on Newsmax TV's special Exposing the Witch Hunt Against Trump. See Pat Buchanan, Michelle Malkin, Bill O'Reilly, Alan Dershowitz, and more. Tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern on Newsmax TV. Newsmax TV is on DirecTV, Xfinity, Dish, Spectrum, Fios, Optimum, Uverse, Suddenlink, and more. Check your channel guide. Newsmax TV is real news for real people.
Lincoln's holiday wish list event is in full force at Hoot McInerney's Star Lincoln. Save on the 3 new SUVs. I love my new Nautilus, as well as Aviator and Corsair that have critics raving and Lincoln's sales soaring. Experience the renowned Star treatment or order online at starlincoln.com.
Sports news all day, every day. This is 97.1 The Ticket.
Sponsored by National Benefit Plans. After knocking off Michigan State over the weekend, Michigan quarterback Shea Patterson earned an award today, named Big Ten Offensive Player of the Week after throwing for 384 yards and 4 touchdowns in the victory against Michigan State. Speaking of Michigan State, though, the basketball team in action tonight. They're playing host to Charleston Southern. They'll tip things off here in a matter of minutes. And after falling to the Cowboys yesterday at Ford Field, Lions and Allen Park today reviewing film, turning their attention to next week's, I can't say showdown. Wojo said I can't, so here you go, Woj. Turning to next week's clash, confrontation, fight, quarrel, contest, meeting, battle, encounter, whatever word you want to use with the Redskins. Week 11, by the way, comes to a close tonight. Chargers bringing the Chiefs Monday Night Football. Hear that one right here on the ticket, starting in
Mexicans.
It is in Mexico, Stoney, you're right. I'm Ryan Woolley. More at 7 or at 97 on the ticket or radio.com.
You can take 97.1 The Ticket with you is the radio.com app. Download it today and listen to us anytime, anywhere. Brought to you by the LaFontaine Automotive Group, the family deal.
That's right, that game tonight is in Mexico City.
Yeah. Mexicans.
That's right.
Stoney, we pointed that out, Stoney. I don't know why you're obsessing about it.
It's not the Chiefs entering Los Angeles to take on the Chargers. It is, in fact, in Mexico City. Yeah.
Right, and ESPN is right on top of it. They're doing a pregame feature with Mark Sanchez. The former quarterback.
Sanchez.
Is he Mexican? I mean, I know the name.
I think so, yes.
So, Q Stoney saying he's got a little bit of that minority blood in him. Is that how it goes?
Mexicans.
There it is.
All right, Stoney, we know.
All right.
They're playing in Mexico City
Let me ask you this. Who has a better chance of playing in the NFL this season? Mark Sanchez or Colin Kaepernick? 248-539-9797.
Kellen Moore has a better chance of playing in the NFL this season.
Kellen Moore calls his own number. He benches Dak. Let me show you how.
He is Mexican-American.
See?
There you go. All right.
Okay, that makes sense then.
They're covering all the bases tonight.
But ESPN uses him on college coverage, not NFL coverage.
Well, he's on Get Up now, so they are starting to feature him a little bit, more outside of just college football. Yeah.
Just so long as every time you talk to him, you have to ask him about the butt fumble, right?
Yep, no doubt. Ticket text here, 97136. Of course, we're asking you if is it even reasonable to fire Patricia but bring Bob Quinn back? And is this your point of no return with Quinn Tricia? The phone number is 248-539-9797. Ticket text here. This is interesting. I think this is all on purpose from the very beginning of this season. Bob Quinn and Matt Patricia know that they're not moving forward with Matthew Stafford because of his bad back and are purposely rushing 3 men and making what is not a terrible defense look terrible on purpose because they're going to draft a quarterback in the first round next year. They're willing to look stupid in an effort to successfully tank this season, and Marth Fader knows it. Well, interesting. I like conspiracy theories.
I have a slogan then. Hashtag blow for Burrow. Joe Burrow, the LSU quarterback. Blow for Burrow. Remember, tank for Tua, sadly, is not a thing now with the poor guy, what happened to broke his hip for Alabama over the weekend. So it switches to blow for Burrow. Or how about suck for Shea?
Okay.
Or how about lose for Lewerke? How about that? Huh? No, seriously. because you have to wait for the Clemson guy for another year, Trevor Lawrence. So this would be the year to blow for Burrow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm on to
Just
that.
the tip of it. Yeah, I don't buy into that theory at all. Let's go to Scott in Rochester here on 97.1 The Ticket. Hey, Scott.
Hey, guys. Seems like the same phone call every week, but how are
Pretty
you guys
much.
doing today?
Good, thank you.
Yeah, Lions lost. What are your thoughts?
Okay, first, yesterday was reason 10,000 to fire Quinn and Patricia. I was all prepared to call today and say Jeff Driscoll was the reason we lost. That is not even close. He was one of the better players.
Yes, I agree.
On top of that, Jeff Driscoll was our second leading rusher. Now, if that doesn't show you that we both drafted and picked up free agents that either were horrible or overrated or whatever the case may be, I don't know what else does. He can't be your second leading rusher.
Well, no, I mean, but that was kind of just thrown together yesterday. I actually, if you follow along, you should pay attention to this fat guy Wojo on the Fox 2 pregame show. I actually predicted that Driscoll would lead the team in rushing yesterday. He was 4 yards shy.
Because I think it would be hilarious.
Huh.
Let's say Patricia gets fired, but he is next year's head coach at Michigan State.
Then I think there's actually a chance the defense would be worse at Michigan State.
I bet you that's possible. No. Actually, the defense has hung in there a bit this year. Listen, absurd suggestions, leave that to us, all right? We'll take care of that. Do not be throwing out absurd suggestions. Oh, that's right. The Oregon guy, Justin Herbert, right? Our buddy Atlanta Chris says, sucked for the duck.
Did you watch that game on Saturday night, right?
Yeah, that was my best bet, Arizona. I'm now 12-0.
Yeah, you got very fortunate to hit that, but good call. The record speaks for itself. Okay? You're getting it done. Did you see anything out of Herbert on Saturday night that makes you think he's a high draft pick?
No, he's sort of
he's been up and down all year. I don't know.
But I like the phrase suck for the duck.
No doubt. By the way, you're getting called out as well. It's not hashtag blow for Burrow. It's hashtag blow for Joe.
Well, blow Burrow.
I'm just, ticket texters are very angry with you.
Blow for Joe. How about this? Hashtag blow for the LSU quarterback. Oh, no, that doesn't rhyme at all. No. Wait, do you like blow for Joe or blow for Burrow?
Blow for Joe.
Who?
Yeah. It's quicker, simpler, to the point, rhymes.
Okay, does he have to text in?
Plus, when you say Burrow, it's two syllables. It's like Burrow, blow for Burrow. Blow for Joe.
It's a cadence.
Hashtag blow for Joe.
Okay, but did he have to
text
text
in? The number 4 in between. It's
no,
perfect.
did he have to text in? It's blow for Joe, idiot.
Well, yeah.
What does that mean?
No.
What does that mean? I'm an idiot.
It's 2019. If you're going to be right about something, you have to spike the football too.
Yeah.
Like, you got to rub it in. You can't just be correct.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hurt for Hurts? Jalen Hurts? No. He's a system quarterback, by the way. I don't think that would work. Our buddy Whitmer says, hey, I've had enough of Colin Kaepernick, period. Welcome apparently to the NFL. Welcome to Colin Kaepernick has had enough of Colin Kaepernick to the NFL as well. And we don't have to discuss that other than pointing out that not remotely surprised that it fell apart.
We also have a hashtag fail for Fromm being texted in at this point now too.
Jake Fromm, Georgia.
If you asked me things that we would be talking about in mid-November of this Lions season, and we were sitting here coming up with hashtags for potential quarterback prospects, there's no way. Like, I wouldn't have believed you. But here we are.
Jalen Hurts, the Oklahoma quarterback that transferred.
Yeah.
How about have the squirts for Hurts? Does having the squirts cause you to lose?
Hashtag it hurts so good. Is that what it is? You gotta hurt for an entire season, but then once you draft him, then things will turn around and things will be good, right? It hurts so good. I like that one, actually.
Why do we let people play along in our games? They always take it down the tube. For instance, from Ben. Since we all know that anyone playing for the Lions gets to play on Turkey Day, it would actually be turkey for Lewerke. I wasn't serious about that. Good God.
Would Lewerke even get a tryout with the XFL? honestly.
Yeah, I bet they were.
No offense to him, but like, wow.
Yeah, but it's all falling apart around him.
I agree. It's not just his fault. No, there were a lot of people that were unfairly criticizing him over the weekend. That coaching staff is awful.
I think the Fromm one was, well, I was going to say bomb for Fromm, but that doesn't.
Yeah, we got that one here in the ticket text as well. Yeah, it's interesting.
Nancy, you can play. Come on, join us. Play
I'm so
along.
glad I'm allowed.
Yeah.
Thank you for letting me in.
Come on. Well, we're picking you last. Like, all right, take that kid over there. But we'll let you play. But it's better if there's a slight, just hint of like a dirty innuendo. Like blow for Joe.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it's got to be a little bit sexual, but not anything overly aggressive.
Yeah, exactly. Hemorrhage for Herbert.
All right, 248-539-9797. We'll sprinkle in a little Michigan State discussion as well after that debacle on Saturday. Have you reached your point of no return with Matt Patricia and Bob Quinn here? Do you think both need to go? It's over. And Martha Ford needs to take out her little lightsaber and just get rid of both of them. 97 the ticket. Well, hey, it's Black Friday all month long at LaFontaine, and the family deals for November are hashtag LaFontastic, okay? The year-end car shoppers know the drill. End of the year means model changeover discounts, clearance pricing, lease pull-ahead opportunities, and so much more. This is truly the best time to be in the market for a new car, truck, or SUV, and you're sure to find it today at FamilyDeal.com, all right? Search by model, price, vehicle type. It's so easy and fun to shop at FamilyDeal.com. And now that winter has arrived early, why not save yourself the time and travel and make your next purchase or lease online and let LaFontaine bring the family deal right to your home or office. You can be sitting on the couch and order a car. Ding dong, your car is here. It's your purchase your way at FamilyDeal.com. And just for you Black Friday doorbuster enthusiasts out there, we know who you are. LaFontaine wants to sweeten the deal, okay? Now until the end of November, when you buy or lease, new or pre-owned, you'll be entered to win one of 3 amazing giveaways, including $2,000 cash. Who doesn't want that? I do. It's Black Friday all month long at FamilyDeal.com.
Time for another Action Network Flash. Tonight, Kansas City and Los Angeles square off in Mexico City, and Andy Reid's team is a 5-point favorite. Over 60% of the money is on Kansas City. For all the betting info, download the free Action Network app today.
This is Brandon Tierney with a CBS Sports Minute. As I told you on Friday, no matter what happened with Colin Kaepernick's workout, he was not going to get signed on the spot on Saturday because primarily nobody with enough juice to actually do that would be there based on the logistics. However, the fact that he sabotaged this about 30 minutes before he was supposed to start throwing for roughly 25 teams in Atlanta's facility, instead they took to the turf from a public high school. Now, if you know anything about public high schools, permits are necessary. Of course, this was staged. However, it was what was said afterwards that makes you really reconsider whether or not you view him as a viable option. You gotta respect it. If he wants to be an advocate and a voice for change and for social injustice, then that's fine. If he wants to be an NFL quarterback, you don't sabotage what is, in essence, an interview by trying to control everything. That's not how it goes in the real world. So, who was damaged more? Cap or the NFL? Undeniably Cap. I'm BT.
Sponsored by JFSR Group.
Hey, sports fans, this is world champion handicapper Mike North with your Las Vegas Monday Night Report. Documented 65 and 24 this season. That's 73% winners, and I love what I'm releasing for you tonight. The game of the year, Kansas City, Los Angeles, plus 3 NBA games. Huge information against the spread and cheers free on the recorded message line. Call pound 250. Use the keyword Mike North. That's pound 250. Use the keyword Mike North. The game of the year, Kansas City, Los Angeles, absolutely free. Side and total, plus 3 NBA games. You go 5-0 or the season is free. Call the recorded message line now. Call pound 250. Use the keyword Mike North. Monday night under the lights. Mike North has you covered. That's pound 250. Use the keyword Mike North. I love Kansas City, Los Angeles. It's my game of the year. I love the NBA games I got for you, and I love to go 5-0 Monday night. We win it, get the season free. Call now on the free recorded message line, pound 250. Use the keyword Mike North or go to VegasScoresOdds.com.
So Planet Fitness is only $10 a month. Pretty sweet. That's $10 a month to be at a thumbs up emoji place. Yes, I just said thumbs up emoji. It means that you're in the judgment-free zone. That's $10 a month. Join in club or online at planetfitness.com. The world judges. We don't. Planet Fitness. Be free.
sand crawl. It's damp, dirty, and who knows what's crawling below your floors. It doesn't have to be that way. FSM can transform your crawl space from dark and moldy to clean, usable space. And with temperatures dropping, an encapsulated crawl space from FSM can save you up to 25% on your energy bills. Don't struggle through another winter of cold, drafty floors. Schedule your free inspection.
Hi, I'm Matt Garko from Bill Brown Ford. Bill Brown Ford would like to wish all of our customers a very happy Thanksgiving. This holiday season, Bill Brown Ford will continue our giving spirit by donating a portion of every vehicle purchased to the Detroit Youth Choir. The America's Got Talent finalists inspire youth from all over the Metro Detroit area. Help Bill Brown Ford support the Detroit Youth Choir as they foster worthy youth talent within our region. Thank you for letting us be your Ford dealer. Visit BillBrownFord.com to make your donation today.
97.1 The Ticket and Ellison Brewery have teamed up, introducing the Ticket American Lager and the Ticket Double Dry Hopped Hazy Pale Ale. Look for them on draft at a bar or restaurant near you.
Cowboys need to get down to the 10. On a third down, pressure coming. They're going to set up the screen. It's a low for a large catch. Yeah, and based on that cut, the Lions-Cowboys game was played at the Jerry Dome in Arlington.
There were a lot of Cowboys fans there. You know, it would remind me of... Yeah, but you know, that also happens, like when the Lions play in Arizona. There's tons of Lions fans
I disagree.
in Arizona.
Nope.
Not as many as there were Cowboys fans here, though.
Well, Joe,
Or a lot.
get in line, okay?
Yeah.
We only say things that fit the narrative,
Oh,
all
I'm
right?
sorry. Oh, that's
We
right.
don't throw those things out there.
Yeah, that's
exactly.
right.
That directly contradicts the fact that Ford Field was overtaken by Cowboys.
Yeah,
Come on.
it was very noisy. How many of those Cowboys fans at Ford Field Sunday have ever stepped foot in the state of Texas? Isn't that one of those teams that people just adopt, not even being from there?
Pretty
Yes.
much. Yeah. Ticket text 97136 before we go to the phone. Stupid people think everyone should be fired when something goes wrong. What does that make you? Hot take, bro.
Oh.
Is it a hot take to question Bob Quinn and Matt Patricia's job status with the Lions? I don't think it is.
Question. I'm not one that leaps to the firing line immediately.
You know, you're a columnist.
Oh,
You
no,
like
no,
to take your
I
time.
do want to be fair.
Yes.
And you don't know sometimes. Things do take time sometimes.
And one more ticket text here, 97136. I watched Jamie and Wojo on TV last night. It was cool to put a face to the voice.
Oh, I'm sorry you had to do that. Which face and which voice? Oh, no.
Wonder what people's reactions are the first time they see you and Jamie, your faces compared to what they hear on the radio. Like, what's the first thought bubble?
Well, you know, the one kid that came up to us at Little Caesars.
Yeah.
You're older than I thought you were in person. Like, you kid, you.
I just sit there and marvel at how Jamie's head actually fits on a TV. It's incredible.
Well, you have to have a big TV screen.
Yeah, at least a 75-incher that are out there. Yeah, no doubt.
Oh, yeah, we were on before the game on the Fox 2, and then after, it was a long... Woj was tired last night.
Did you go into your hyperbaric chamber for like 12 hours?
I should have.
Let's talk to John. You're on 97.1 The Ticket. Hey, John. Hey, John.
Hey. Hello, Jonathan.
Hey, how's it going?
What's going on?
Yeah, I was calling about the analytics for the Lions going for 2 at that play, which I thought was you only do that if you're a college coach and you're a huge underdog and you're playing on the road.
No, it actually makes more sense to do it as an NFL coach because the extra point is much further back if you just kick the point after in the NFL than it is in college.
Well, the only people that, I mean, the analytics, they only work for teams that are good, though. If you look at the studies, the analytics for teams that are terrible, if you look at teams, I mean, I don't care what division, NFL, college, whatever, it's only teams that are good that it works for. Well, and if the Lions are not that good, you can look at all the analytics and punch in all the numbers you want. I'm telling you, it only works for the teams that are good.
But in the NFL, there is such a narrow difference between the good teams and the bad. You're right. New England is much better than whatever, the Lions or the Redskins. But
I'm not talking about New England. New England, I don't think they're going to win the Super Bowl this year. Tom Brady's on the downfall, but...
But, John, hold on. Listen, I know people hated them going for 2. They scored a touchdown to be down 8, kicked the extra point to be down 7. They went for 2, didn't get it. The analytics, which the NFL or football is catching up with, suggests the odds are better if you go for 2 there. Now, I can explain it to you if you want me to. Do you understand numbers and stuff?
Oh, sure.
Here's the bottom line. You want to avoid going to overtime in any case, because in overtime in the NFL, it's 50-50.
Mm-hmm.
Do you really want to just put it up to a coin flip? So if the goal is just to go to overtime,